For the last 1 year, I have been working from home. Reason being, I'm a mother of a 1-year-old kid. She's lovely. She treats me really well. But yes, it's difficult being alone, living alone in Delhi with my husband. It's very difficult to do a full-time job, going to office, because my kid is really small. And I think that with the initial years you need to give a lot of care to your kid. So I personally into a profession, thank God, I get a lot of work from home opportunities. I'm freelancing, but I do travel for an event or for a meeting. But yes, majorly working from home. Initially, it was very difficult for the last 1 year, tackling without work, handling the baby, the home. I was really frustrated. My mental, status was really frustrating, since I have been working since I passed out class 12th. So I never live at home. I'm never used to living at home and spending time at home. But I need to go out and work. That's my life. And after my daughter was born, I was initially it was a very nice experience, but as 2 3 months passed, I was getting frustrated sitting at home idle, just taking care of the baby. At the point of time, you also need privacy. You also go back to your personal life. There's life beyond your family, kids as well. So initially I was very frustrated, and I used to vent out my frustration on my husband. But he eventually understood, and I spoke to him. I discussed with him that I want to start working, and then we figured out keeping a maid at home and managing the work properly. So yeah, so since I've been working for the past 2 3 months, and I've seen a lot of change in myself. I mean, the mental status is like quite stable. I feel more happy. I am able to give equal time to my daughter. I play with her. Earlier it was like shouting at her. I mean, I know, but it was really frustrating. So Abhi, right now I'm in a better state of mind. I can easily manage my work and my personal life nicely. I mean, I have set timings for each and everything. If I need to work between this to this time, I'm working accordingly. If it's time to play with my kid, if it's time to take care of my baby, I make sure that I don't attend any official calls at that time. But regardless of something. If there's an emergency or something like that. Otherwise, I prioritize according to the timings and the situation. So it's and being working from home, it's quite easy to tackle both the things together and manage easily. At times, it becomes difficult. There have been I've been getting calls from past 2 days for an important event going on, and your baby doesn't understand that. And if she needs you at a particular point of time, she needs you. She can't understand. She's a 1-year-old kid. So sometimes, yes, it becomes a little difficult, but with the support of your family, it becomes a little easier to handle things. I think it's very important to speak about your mental health with your, either family members or the person you trust the most. I mean, you should speak about it. You should never keep your frustration inside. If you're feeling that something's wrong with you, if you're feeling that you're, irritated with something, you should speak about it. Otherwise, that will affect you, of course, plus the people living around you. I mean, if suppose I wouldn't have spoken to my husband that I want to work and I'm really getting irritated sitting at home, I was in a situation of depression. My doctor told me that, after a point of time, you would have suffered from depression because you want to go out and work or sit at home at work, but you don't want to sit idle. But when you're constantly being forced, or or under any kind of pressure, you are not listening to yourself. I think it goes wrong at a point of time. Beyond a point, you will, it will have adverse effects on you, plus the people living around you. You will vent out frustration on the people, your husband, your baby. I mean, no one will be happy around you. If you are happy, your family will be happy.